Hey everybody, welcome back to Origami Wednesday. Very excited to see you again. Very excited to do a whole bunch of new projects. This year we're going to be doing projects that often involve multiple pieces of paper. Sometimes they'll involve glue. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. What I'm doing today is I'm going to make this little cubey ball thing. I don't know, it's a cube, is it a ball, is it just really fun to kind of play with? And I think that you could throw this at people across your office easily, so that's going to be fun. All right, as you see, we're going to make 8 corners because any cube has 8 corners. I'm going to show you how to fold. I've got 2 colors left, so let me show you. What's fun about this is, remember how last year we would make either a diamond shape or a triangle shape? Well, this year we're actually, for this one, we're actually going to do both. So I'm going to fold those same side to side and corner to corner. One piece I'm going to fold into a diamond, okay? And then the piece of the matching color, which I suppose you don't have to use any colors if you don't want to. You could use bits of wrapping paper. You have lots of options. So remember, the corner to corner is on one side, and the side to side is on the other. So we flip it the other way. And then I always have to think for a moment. Okay, this is the triangle. Okay, so we take our triangle, and we're going to insert it into the diamond. The diamond is going to stick out the top. Now, what I have discovered, and I had to experiment with this a little bit to make it work, if you don't leave yourself any space, when you fold this, if you don't leave yourself any space for paper to be inserted, only about half of your pieces are going to fit together, and it's going to really annoy you, and you're going to try to use a paper clip to kind of force it together. It's not going to work, let me tell you that. So then you're going to come back and you're going to do what I did on this one, and that is tape all the joints so that they hold together, and then you end up with one that doesn't fit, and you're very sad. Don't be sad. Leave yourself a little bit of room. So the inside piece we've left, I mean, that's probably substantially more than we need, but I would rather give myself a little extra leeway. Okay. So I fold it. I'm going to fold this point down inside, flip and fold this point down inside. Okay, so that's how you make one of the corner pieces. I'm going to show you one more time, and I'll try not to get distracted this time, and we'll talk all the way through it. So first, corner to corner, okay. Flip, side to side. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it. So this side is going to be a diamond. Okay, set that aside. We're going to do the exact same thing here. So I'm going to fold corner to corner diagonally. Okay, flip, do side to side. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it so that this folds into a triangle. The triangle then gets inserted into the diamond. So the 2 sides that come in are going to fit into the same 2 sides that come in on the triangle. Okay? And I'm going to tuck it down, not quite all the way, because again, if I do it all the way down to the bottom, I'm not going to have any room for another piece of paper to fit in together. Then I'm going to pull one side of my triangle and fold down a corner of my diamond, flip over, pull out one side of my triangle, fold down that corner of my diamond. I'm going to open it up and flatten it out the other way, so I still have those 2 corners left. Fold that down, and fold that down. Okay, so it looks like a triangle, looks like, remember those paper footballs? Kind of looks like that, but when I open it up, it makes an X, or the corner of a cube. I'm going to take one of my pieces of paper, okay, and I'm just going to insert them together. Take another piece of paper and insert them together. And I think I was wrong. I think I only needed 6, and that's okay. I have a couple extras. I can choose whatever colors I want. Okay. This is where it can get a little tricky when you start, because while it is technically these squares fit together, it can be a little tricky. So I'm going to do, I like to go across and across. Come on, little paper. You would laugh if you could hear all the swearing that was going on in my head before I figured out if you leave a little space to move, you can actually get everything working better. So many swears in my brain, but that's okay. See, and every once in a while you'll hit one that just doesn't want to go, and it's very frustrating, but that's, give yourself a little time, give yourself a little space. Okay, so there's that, and then I have one more. And it's nice because this guy just tucks right in. And it tucks right in. And if it doesn't want to go one way, make it go the other way. See, and look, sometimes you'll get one and it'll make the other one come loose. That's okay. Just tuck them back together again. And after everything's kind of mostly together, then you can kind of snug everything back down. So everything gets snugged in. And you have a wonderful cube toy that, again, you can toss at your friends when they're not paying attention to you. Or, you know, just keep it on your desk, something to play with. Okay? And that is how you make a paper cube. And I think in the video they held it like this and then they spun. Yeah, except that wants to come apart. There. Eventually they'll all fit together. Sometimes you have to finagle it a little bit. There we go. And that looks good. We'll see everybody next week for another Origami Wednesday. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon.